To play 10 games on the bounce is hard enough, but to do what he's done under Conte, to play so many games, has been brilliant.
I think a lot of people kind of go, yeah, he's Mr. Consistent and he is a 7 out of 10 all the time, but for me, he's like a 9, 10 out of 10 every single game. You know what you're going to get.
Today we have a busy day, we have some media duties, and obviously the main task that is training to prepare the game. I had the chance, to come to Chelsea. Before that, obviously, when I was in Osasuna, we had our limits. Then when I moved to Marseille, it's where I started to have that feeling of compete for trophies. And then obviously when the big move came to come to Chelsea, since I arrived, I had the feeling of the club, of the dressing room. That winning mentality, fighting for many trophies.
When he first came in, he made a big impression within the group. His attitude on a day-to-day basis in training was, I have to say, probably one of the best that I've come across in football in my whole career. His work ethic was incredible, and a real example actually to not only the older players within the group, but the younger kids of our academy.
That was the unlucky one to kind of lose my starting lineup through him, but as a guy and as a player, he was always dedicated for a long time now. So what he's achieved has been marvellous, and as a guy, I'm very happy for him.
I try always to be competitive, and even sometimes in funny games, I hate the fact of losing.
On a day-to-day basis, if he's in your team, whether that be in a possession or a small-sided game or a head tennis tournament, whatever, he is 100%.
Sometimes in training we are against, but it's better to be together because he's a good defender and he's hard to pass.
And everything I like to win is part of myself, and even in training, every exercise I want to win is the way I am, and I really enjoy that.
He's verging on annoying and a nightmare because 9 times out of 10, if you've got him in your team, he's winning. Apart from table tennis, he knows I'm the king at that.
I think it's important to know that I'm a defender. That's the main job, but as well to give extra for the team. In terms of assists this season, to try to find different solutions. I think is part of my game, and have to keep doing that.
We have a special connection, not only on the pitch, but we are friends. When I signed here for Chelsea, he helped me to find an apartment and with all the things about the life here in London. When I see Cesar take the ball, I know that he have a very good foot and he put a very good cross, and we enjoy this, and we hope to score many more goals like this.
On the pitch, it's important because if you want to win games, we have to be together. And off the pitch, sometimes in football you are not friends with each other, but with him we are friends. So sometimes we go restaurant, we can do something together, and I'm just happy to share this dressing room with him.
If I ask him to go and to put the gloves to stay on the goal, and he's ready. When you have this type of players, it's great for the coach.
I had always the confidence from the managers of the club. Since I came, even at the beginning, I was not playing a lot, but to have those words from the managers is something that obviously is special.
I've always said to him, if you had 11 of him, you'd have an unbelievable team.
JT's probably helped him. He's got that characteristics now that put him as a leader.
I do see him as a leader, and I think you can see that kind of from when he first arrived, the kind of developing into that role and kind of leading the team, leading the group, hence being vice captain.
To have the role of vice captain is it's a proud moment for me. I try to do my best to help Gary. The support that they show for the team, for myself, is amazing. I felt that support since the beginning, and I try to give it back in every game.
He pulls everyone through, and there'll be time. I look at Lamps as a similar example to this as well, that if ever you was tired in a game or training, you look at these players, and these two particularly, he'll lift the whole kind of stadium, he'll drive the players on.
He gave everything for the club, so yeah, he's a top gentleman, and I'm just happy to play with him now.
And that comes from within, you know, you're born with that. You can't teach that to kids nowadays. And he's a great example. There's only one guess who that is, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks, mate.
Good luck. Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
The target is to keep winning. I think we have big potential in front of us. We know that every year is more and more complicated, but this club always fights for trophies, and hopefully we can keep achieving our targets.